Which leads us on to the final question.
Oh, great.
This is a question we ask everyone on the show. Where do you think the HR function will be in 2025?
I'm not sure that the HR function will just be one thing. I had a really interesting conversation with somebody yesterday about myself, and they said, you don't really fit a mold. And I thought about what they said because, I do M&A and I've done operating models and all these different things, technology and analytics and, people and talent recruiting. And it's interesting because I think that the function itself is probably going to bifurcate a little bit. I think the whole employee experience and brand piece may land with marketing, or marketing may even come, parts of marketing, as it has in many organizations, may come more towards HR. I think the whole CSR element in some places is outside of HR. That might come to HR. But I think things like data analytics, AI, may sit in other parts of the organization. And I was at an interesting Boston CHRO event last week. We had a little board session about this, and we talked about companies, and there were some CHROs there that said that they are working with their finance team, they are working with their data science teams, and they pay for them to focus on some of the HR elements. So they chose not to be experts, because every time they showed up at the table and said they were experts, the conversation was everybody trying to dissect the data, and they could never get to the credible conversation. Yeah. And so I just say that because I don't think the CHRO or the HR function is going to look exactly the same. I think there'll be digital components. The technology may sit with the CIO and not with the head of HR. That still remains to be seen. But I think there's a lot of places where HR is starting to move upstream and move into other types of roles like the COO and those kind of things, and vice versa. You've seen companies put business leaders that have no HR experience into the people piece because they want more ties to business outcomes. So I think a lot of that's evolving, but I actually think the function is going to get really interesting with new jobs and really new opportunities for folks. And so I think it's a really exciting time to be in HR. Yeah,
certainly an exciting time. Jill, thank you very much for being a guest on the show. How can listeners stay in touch with you?
Oh yeah, so I'm on Twitter. I'm at Chic Talent Diva, which is just really meant to be ironic for anyone who knows me. I'm none of those things. And I'm also on LinkedIn. So those are probably the two best ways to get in touch with me.
And people can see you you speak at quite a few conferences.
I speak a lot. I'm going to be on some panels at HR Tech in October, and I've done Unleashed, and so I'll probably do Talent Connect this year too, and WorkHuman. So I'm doing a lot of them. I love to do them because I learn a lot too, and that's what I would just say. People should be constant learners. You just have to really. It's an exciting time. So even us in the CHRO jobs know that we don't know all of it. So.
Lifelong learning.
It is.
What a good way to end it.
Definitely.
Jill, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, David.
Thank you. In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice, and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.